There's a super popular investment out there that everybody has loved, especially your neighbor's pimply 14-year-old kid. And all the average people in the world talk about it, love it. And this video is the last 2 years of my best of comments and snippets from myself and other investors that I've talked to about this investment. So please watch it and enjoy the laugh. If you believe Bitcoin is going to the moon for no other reason than the charts or because it's blockchain or because it's the future, then you are not a good investor. You hear everybody talking about crypto. Are we on this train? Have fun. Paul, you're crazy. You're missing out. I'm missing out then. Guess who else is missing out? Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, and all the other guys who have stood the test of time, 50, 60 years of investing. But as this happens, which I believe is just the start of it, 66% drop is just the start of it, it's going to lead to worse things. Do I think that crypto will be around in the future? I don't know. We did an interview with Monish Pabrai, and he believes crypto is going to zero.
Crypto, I think the last time I was seeing, it's the total value across all of them is more than like 3 trillion. That 3 trillion, in my opinion, will disappear to nothing.
Warren Buffett said, if you offered me all the Bitcoin in the world for $25, I would say no. Charlie Munger thinks crypto is a scam. Every smart, long-term value investor believes crypto is stupid. And you might sit there and say, well, Paul, look at you. You're wrong. Bitcoin's at 23,000. Well, did it make me right then when Bitcoin went to 3 from 19? But look at it. It fell all the way to 3,000. This doesn't even show how low it got in intraday. It got $3,000 or 3,100. And then it got to 5,000 here, and okay, it's skyrocketing. But guess what, guys? This is a parabolic move. What's this? A parabolic move. What happens in parabolic moves? I will show you every investment in history, and I don't remember a single one where it did parabolic and then flattened out, or parabolic and then just grew normal. It doesnn't happen that way. This is a parabolic move. There's going to be a parabolic fall. Look at the chart of crypto. It's literally this. It's parabolic. Find me a parabolic rise in any asset that didn't end up falling at some point. When times are scary, people go to the safest assets. And the safest asset tends to be government debt and US cash because that's backed by something. You know, people say to me, well, Paul, Bitcoin's no different than currency. Yeah, it is. The strength of the US government backs every dollar out there. Now, is there an argument to be made that they're devaluing the dollar? Absolutely. They're printing tons of money. Great. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin has no fundamentals. What's behind Bitcoin? A computer?
There's literally nothing behind it except for a computer algorithm.
Because if you're a government, you say, wait a second, we want to control the currency. This is what I talk about when I say governments want the control. They want to control the currency. So all it's going to take is what? Yeah, you're not allowed to ever do anything in crypto. And if you do, you're arrested. That's all it takes. Just like that. Whenever we talk about any investment, we sit there and say, what is the biggest hindrance or the blocker to that investment? Well, I'll tell you what, with crypto, it's government. It's just a matter of time before government says, hang on a second. One, we'll just create our own cryptocurrency, our own digital currency. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather have the US cryptocurrency or the ones they're gonna ban because they're like, yeah, if you wanna use crypto, you gotta buy ours? There's nothing behind it. All it takes is the US government saying one of two things. Crypto's banned and or we have our own crypto. Would you rather have a crypto that's backed by the US government or would you rather have a crypto that's backed by Timmy, the neighbor who is still a virgin and can't even zip his pants up properly? You decide. And we've been saying for years, it's just a matter of time before, we talk on the show about how every other channel changes their viewpoints about things. We change our viewpoints when the information has changed, right? But we've consistently been saying, it just takes time before a government goes, wait a second, these things are a competition to our own currency. Yeah, banned. But I kept saying, watch all of our videos in the past. I kept saying about crypto in general. All it takes is a government saying, we're not allowing this anymore. The one thing that I'm different on now than I was 20 years ago, if I don't understand how to make money, I'm too afraid I won't understand how I'm gonna lose my money. I don't understand how these things are worth anything other than what people's perception of it is. Somebody might sit there and say, well, how's that different than the US dollar? The US dollar is backed by the US government. The US dollar is backed by the US government and every single person in the US who uses it to buy goods and services. If you think that's not better than crypto, you're out of your mind. All it takes is the US government saying, we're banning Bitcoin, we're banning Shiba Inu, and by the way, here's our own cryptocurrency. Please stop believing the hype. There is no intrinsic value to crypto. I don't care if crypto is $1 million today. It has no intrinsic value to me. Until I see the US government take Bitcoin and say, this is our digital currency. And even then, you got lucky. You didn't get it right, you got lucky. Because all it takes the US government doing is saying, you know, we're going to create our own crypto. And would you rather own US government crypto or crypto? Look at Luna. Luna was supposed to be pegged and said, this is going to be consistent. People lost 100% of their money. The lawsuits are flying. So the founder of Luna said, just kidding. We got Luna number 2 now, though. This one's safer, please. I'd rather have you buying baseball cards that are very, very rare. To me, that is something that even if the economy crashes, there'll still be a value for that at some point. Have baseball cards in your portfolio. I'd rather have baseball cards than crypto. It's an actual asset. Baseball cards are an actual asset. They're not making a Honus Wagner from 19 whatever is not going to be made anymore ever again. Crypto, there is a new crypto popping up every single day. Every single week, there's new cryptos popping up. Supply and demand. How many cryptocurrencies? In short, there are over 4,000 as of early 2021.
There's new coins and new currencies being created every hour.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's a frenzy because everyone thinks, hey, I can create my own and whatever else.
There's no intrinsic value. And you remember how many cryptos were popping up day to day. We'd literally do videos where there are 4,000 crypto out there. 2 months later, there are 6,000 crypto out there. 2 months later, there are 8,000, 10,000, 12,000. Cryptos just kept popping up. I don't understand how people view it and say, oh, that makes sense. And then people would say, well, this isn't the crypto anymore. You had to go to this one. This is the better one. Every month it's, oh, here's the new crypto. And every single time I hear somebody say, oh, I've been researching, like, what have you researched in crypto? When I hear somebody say, I did my research on crypto, I just laugh hysterically. I just go, what's the research you did? What's the research? You just Google trends and see which one's going? That's it.
You see what they're saying on Reddit and you Gucci.
I love how people say, I hear it all the time about stocks, real estate, everything. I did my research. What research did you do? You did nothing. Just because you Google something doesn't make it. Here's my research on
Shiba
crypto.
Inu? Yeah.
Is crypto good?
Oh yeah, let's see what Google tells us.
Cryptocurrency is a good investment if you want to gain direct exposure to demand for digital currency. Did you just see what that says? It literally says that right here. It's a good investment if you want to gain the direct exposure to demand for crypto digital. It doesn't say anything about, oh, well, you're buying a cash flow and it's going to give you this. So even if the price doesn't go up, you get the...
Click on Motley Fool. What are they saying in that one?
Motley Fool
this is good, right? Is it safe? Of course.
Here's the risk. No, it's saying not entirely safe. Vulnerable to cyber attacks. Wait, I thought crypto was all about being so secure.
Now I'm confused.
Wasn't Tim's laughing now because it's exactly what it is.
Isn't that the point
I
of
was
blockchain?
pitched that crypto is so secure and that's why you should have it. First risk. So vulnerable to cyber. Okay, cool. Competition is fierce among thousands of blockchain projects. I always say to people, it's all blockchain though. They're like, yeah, but you don't. Okay. Regulations might be against crypto industry in the future. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's the Rockies.
Products based on cutting edge technologies have innate volatilities. Stick to things that work. Don't believe the hype. Go watch my videos in the past. I've been consistent from day one. Even when this was happening, I stuck to my story. Just put your money into ETFs, save, you will do great. Join our Patreon, you'll become a great investor. Thanks for watching that video. If you're really invested in long-term investing, you need to watch this next video on our value investing strategy and how we use it to get outsized long-term returns. The idea is we don't know the future. We have no clue what's going to happen in the future. Some of the brightest companies in the world have fizzled out so fast and you have no idea why.